Hey, welcome to Warrior Stadium. Welcome to this sectional game. We better know it as quarterfinals, but Casey calls it sectional. This is Darren Neufeld with Jeremiah Lang, Mike Powers on the sideline, Casey Case, and Austin Murphy. Engineer Gene Winkler, currently on camera, Sadie Lang. So, guys, we're hosting Conway Springs. What do you think, Jeremiah?
Darren, I think this is going to be a lot of running tonight. I went back this week and watched the Conway Springs game against Sterling from last Friday, and if we keep our eyes on 34, we'll know where the ball is going. Now the question is, will we be able to stop the ball?
Exactly. I agree with you. Watching them in warm-ups, you're right. Wherever 34 is, that's the direction the ball, the run, the play is going to go. We were joking with there's a radio broadcast crew here tonight. We were joking with beforehand that the over/under on the passes tonight is 5.
That's right.
So, and that's probably only if Marion needs to throw for a longer third down.
Yeah, the quarterback comes in from Conway Springs with 2,000 yards on the ground this season, which is a pretty amazing statistic.
You're going to see a kind of a different setup for Conway Springs tonight. If you haven't watched, this in a while, they run a kind of a single wing type setup. Just heavy run, a lot of running backs in the backfield in the split positions, lined up all over the place. They're going to try to run some counters. So you got to get we're going to turn it over to Casey.
Go to Austin first.
Oh, go to Austin first? Okay,
Yeah.
We'll go to Austin first then.
Well, Casey did his homework, so I'll keep mine brief, and he can get into what he has there. But Braden Coons, senior, 6'2", 205. That's the man to stop tonight. If we can keep Braden Coons for Conway from getting outside and force him to run between the tackles, we're going to be in good shape tonight. You're exactly right. This is going to be another big run-heavy matchup. The Warriors get through tonight, they have a legitimate shot at making their way to Hayes. So looking forward to this tonight, and it's going to be a great game.
Hey, guys, I remember being down in Conway. I don't remember what year it was, but they had a running back named Darren Seward, and he was a sophomore. And the first time he got the ball, the collision that he caused made a noise like I had never heard before. And he ended up going on to winning a national championship at Butler County and on to K-State. But I tell you what, I remember watching that single wing for the first time, and I could not tell where the ball was. So look for a lot of, if they're doing the same thing, look for a lot of trickery from Conway Springs and a lot of running. And I've got a little trivia here for you guys tonight. Shout out to our cohort, Jay Smith. He and I were teammates back in 1978, our senior year. It was 45 years ago, almost to the day. Back then, the first playoff game was on a Tuesday, and so we won that game against Heston. And that next Saturday night, which would have been tomorrow night, 45 years ago, we hosted undefeated, top-ranked Douglas. And I tell you what, it was one of the nastiest nights I can ever remember. Anybody that played in that game can tell you. Started out nice and warm and drizzly, and by game time there was about a 30-mile-an-hour north wind. The temperatures were in the 30s, and it was a driving rainstorm. I won't bore you with the details, but we fell on the short end. We got beat by Douglas 14-6 that night. They went on to be the undefeated 3A state champions 45 years ago. So probably tells you how old I am. Hopefully the Warriors are not going to find the same fate tonight. Hopefully they'll come out victorious and move on toward the semifinals. So that's all I got, unless you want me to bore you with more stuff. I got more stuff.
I think we're getting ready to do the
Alma mater
and the anthem.
All right, sounds good.
Please stand and remove your hats as we thank the veterans and active members of our armed forces while honoring America with the playing of our alma mater and our national anthem by our MHS pep band under the direction of Mr. Steve Glover.
Hey, we're back, and while Darren gets his headset on, we got a couple minutes here. At some point tonight, Casey needs to tell the story of how he got he lost his position, at least for that game, as first string of a certain position. And he needs to explain that at some point in time.
Okay, well, we got a moment here. I'm going to read. We got some Keisha things that we have to read. We're going to read the first one here. Kansas State High School Activity Association conducts officials rules meetings, training clinics, and workshops throughout the state with a view toward providing a sound educational experience for all athletes. For more information on becoming an official in any sport, contact Keisha at 785-273-5329. A public service message from your Kansas State High School Activities Association and mctv20live.
You know, if I can piggyback on that, Jeremiah, it was distressing to me to hear, starting a few years ago, that it was very difficult to get people to be high school officials in any sport.
Yes, yeah.
They take so much abuse. And I know as well as anybody, when you're sitting in the stands and some call gets made and you just know it's wrong, it's awfully easy to get pretty hard on them, and I've done my share of it. But that struck me that here we have people, they love the games, they're coming out to still be a part of the games, they're doing their best.
Yep. And I know one of the side effects of that has been having some college officials officiating high school games, and there's been some times where players have been identified by number on the field after a penalty.
Right.
So the coin toss just happened, and Marion won the toss, elected to start the game with the ball. Conway Springs is going to put them to defending the south end zone to start. All right, Marion will have the ball at the south, working north, put it that way.
Wind's going to be coming to the right and across the face of the Warriors.
The east.
Well, it'd be their right.
It's kind of an east-southeast.
Yeah. But see, they're looking on TV, they
True.
can't tell.
True. That's true.
Right. Kind of right to left, yes.
Looks to be straight out of the east to me.
Does it?
Right into the press box.
I'm looking at the flag. Yeah, right into the press box.
Casey, why don't you real quick? I teed this up about how you lost your starting position at a particular position in that playoff game. You want to?
No, I told you we weren't going to talk about that, Mike. My God, that was between you and me. No, it was so cold that night and so wet. I was also the punter, and the first two punts, the ball hit off my frozen hands, and I couldn't hang on to it. So they replaced me with Jerry Hatton, and he did a fine job. So there you go, Mike. Are you happy?
Happier.
I was going to point out the fact I forgot this. As far as I know, Jay Smith is the only member of that team that has a grandson playing tonight. So that's pretty cool.
It is cool.
One of the things I noticed from Conway Springs is their kickoffs do not usually go very deep. They're probably going to make it, they're probably going to land somewhere between the 30 and
25.
Yeah, they're going to be pretty shallow kicks.
So saying that, back deep for the Warriors at Jonathan Freese and Jack Lanning. The next lineup is Landon Smith and
I can't tell.
Yeah, 33.
Oh,
Jameson.
Looper. By the way, the Smith that is Jay Smith's grandson that Casey referenced is Cole Smith.
Cole Smith, 55. Cole Smith, 55. Right in the middle of your screen, at the middle of the front line for the Warriors. Nathan Bernston to kick off. Smith's going to take it about the 25. He's got a little bit of a gap. He's got a good return going here up to the 46-yard line.
Good return by Smith. He found a hole, moving back towards the center of the field, and was able to get a good return in there.
Tackled by Charles May, and also by a name we're going to call a lot tonight, Braden Coons.
We are a Marion broadcast. If you're tuning in from Conway Springs or just tuning in to watch the game, we are a Marion broadcast. We are biased. We'll do our best to be kind and fair.
Lanning in the pistol. Schaefer's behind him. Single setback. Lanning's going to keep it. He's just going to get out of bounds after about a 2-yard gain.
Yeah, Lanning stays on his side of the 50, out of the 49. It's going to be second and
as fast as Conway Springs is in pursuit, the short side option is going to be a tough get-go tonight. Not a lot of room to run from this hash. This time, 2-back set. Looper and Schaefer's behind Lanning. Freeze sprint to the far side. Smith to the near side. Snap back. Pitch to Schaefer's. He doesn't have a whole lot of. Oh, wait, second after. He's on his feet. He's got an eagle. Oh, boy's going to get a touchdown, Warrior. Jason's on touchdown. He's in the zone. Woo! Once again, the same thing we saw last week at Smith Center. Schaefer's broke 4 tackles.
That was awesome.
To get to the end zone.
They had him wrapped up at least 3 times.
Here comes the replay of that guy.
Replayers, we can count. There's 1, 2, 3.
Thought he was going down there.
Yeah,
for sure.
I thought for sure he was going down there. Stayed up. And then number 4 was right at the goal line when he got past 12. 3-back set this time. Freeze added with Looper and Schaefer's. Landy's going to keep it himself. He's not going to get there.
Well, okay.
No, he came up short.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I'd like to see that replay too, because I couldn't see squat from where I was. And you guys were all saying he was down, so I gave up on the play. So you guys need to do a better job up there.
I'll tell you what. Well, I could have sworn that one guy had him wrapped up, and Schaefer's was almost stopped, and he managed to make one more little spin and break away and break it.
You know, guys, go ahead, Case.
As I say, the most impressive part of that run to me, since I missed most of it, was the speed he showed when he got outside. He just outran that last guy.
That was a 51-yard rushing touchdown for Trevor Schaefer.
That's great.
You know, guys,
24 seconds into this ball game.
What a way to start.
Mike, what were you going to say?
well, you'll see some great runs from running backs who they bust through that first line of opposition. They've got a clear field. They outrun everybody. That was the thing I loved about it was just a battle for about the first 30 yards or so of the thing.
Yeah.
Then he broke loose, but that was incredibly good running. This field hasn't seen running that good since Casey Case watched the guy do it one time.
I've watched a few over the years.
Mercer set to kick off here for the Warriors. Deep are number 12, Wykes, and Coons, number 5. Caught at the 30 by the running back, 34. He's still driving his legs. Pretty good return there.
34 is Bernston. We'll call his name a lot. Bernston again, number 34 is going to be, just keep your eye on 34. He's going to tell you where the play's going.
About a 12-yard return on that kickoff.
Hey, our pregame was sponsored by Central National Bank, and we're broadcasting from the Lanning Pharmacy broadcast area. Thanks to Central National, thanks to Lanning Pharmacy.
Absolutely.
1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Snap back to Coons. He's looking for the outside. He's got a little bit of an outside angle.
On the hold.
He's going to pick up about 12 yards and a first down. And that's what Austin was referring to at pregame. You let him get on the outside. Finally, one guy turned him in, but he still had a lane to pick up a couple more yards after that.
Big game from Coons. You're going to see a lot of that tonight. Warriors are going to have to figure out how to get to him.
1st and 10 from the Warrior 46. Snap back. Coons has the ball, trying to get outside. This time he cuts up in.
Good
Tackled
tackle
in there by Schaefer's after about a 3-yard gain.
Who's our right end out there on defense?
That is Watkins. Let's
He
look Watkins.
did a nice
Yes.
job of not letting him get outside
He
of
did
it.
not get outside. He turned it right back up into our defense. That's what we're going to have to do all night long. You'll also notice the outside linebacker, which right now is Lane Smith on that side, is going to be playing a lot of that outside contain too. This time snap back to 34, Bernston. He's just going to try to bulldoze his way. Marion does a pretty good job of slowing him down after another 3-yard gain.
Yeah, he kind of leaned into it and was able to pick up 3 yards. He's a big boy, and when he leans, he moved a couple guys.
It's going to be 3rd and 4 right at the Warrior 40-yard line. From what I've seen of their stat sheet, I think anytime they're inside the 50, you can assume it's going to be 4-down territory. So the Warriors going to have to make 2 good stops here. Coons in the backfield by himself again. No, Coons got an outside on him.
Yeah, he's able to pick up the 1st down, get down to the 29-yard line.
Took about 4 Warriors there to, well, I guess 3. Jesse Schneider was the one that finally brought him down, assisted by Kellen Wayner and Jonathan Freeze. Not good when your quarterbacks and your safety are making the tackles.
Let's see, Warrior.
This time Bernston's lined up beside Coons. Snap to Bernston. He's going to option and keep it. He gets driven back. Well, now he stays up. Pick up 4. They had him stopped for no gain, and then Bernston somehow managed to keep plugging. He pulled a Trevor Schaefer and kept plugging, turning his feet and plugging away, and ends up picking up 4.
Rip the ball and you got him held up.
Casey down there helping him out.
Yeah,
We'll coach you. Casey, you're on your mic when you're.
I know, but I put it up. I thought I was off. You weren't supposed to hear that. At least I didn't swear.
Yeah, exactly. Coons single setback, 2nd and 7 here. Flag hangs off going wide. This time the play is to. He's going to get taken out at the 14, but an early flag. I got a feeling this is coming back.
Yeah, has to be. The back judge threw it, I think.
Illegal shift. The running back on that got the run was Isaac Winter.
One of the things we're going to do throughout the night during the broadcast is we're going to talk about our seniors. We'll talk about 2 of them each quarter just to celebrate the season that they're having and make sure that we give them the acknowledgement that they deserve after all they've done for the team and keep doing for the team.
2nd and 12 now from the Warrior 32-yard line. Snap back to Coons. He can't keep it. He is wrapped up after about a 3-yard gain. On the tackle is Batani and Cole Smith.
Tell you what, the guys have to honor that fake to Bernston.
Yep.
I mean, and they are, but that's a good weapon because you can't just ignore that guy.
3rd and 9 now from the 28-yard line. You want to guess which direction this play is going? Holy cow. Student body left. Coons is picking his slide. Oh! Wow. Wayne Smith had him low, and Jack just came in and took him out high.
34-person block Lanning out, and Lanning then gets the angle on the Coons.
Yeah, Smith wraps him up low here.
Yep.
Big
And
play
then
here,
Jack comes in and takes him down up top. So it's going to be 4th and a long 5, almost 4th and 6.
Hey guys, I don't know what version of the single wing this is, but it's nothing like the one we saw back in 2000 and something. I've seen the ball every play. Maybe my eyes are better in my old age.
Okay, they're going to shift. Guess what? And Conway Springs going to call a
Edward Jones investment timeout.
I was just going to say Casey's 100% right, because the single wing, as they ran it previously, and when others that I've seen, because not many people run it, that's what's beautiful about it. They did it back in the 30s and such, and then everybody gave it up. But those who kept it, it's unique. But the ball is almost impossible to find.
It's just, they were like magicians out there.
Yeah.
I mean, and I was standing right on the field, and I had no clue where the ball was. Next thing you know, the guy's running down the field for a touchdown, and this is nothing like that.
Well, in the old traditional true single wing, there was always 3 backs.
Yeah.
And you never knew which one was going to get the snap, and usually one of them went the opposite direction of the other 2, and you just never knew. You're right. They did a good job of faking to each other. And
the first senior we're going to talk about tonight is Austin Marsden. Austin Marsden is number 70, and we don't see him on the field a whole lot, but I'll tell you what, he has contributed this team in practice and just lifted these guys up, cheering them on. He is so excited for all that they do on this team.
4th and 6.
throw.
He's looking to throw. Oh, wide open. Wide open for the pass play is Eli Howard. Warriors had that one stopped if they'd have run it, but the pass play caught them sleeping on that outside. Going to bring up a 1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
That's one.
That is
I
one.
was going to say, there's one. So 4 more. I bet on the over.
I took the over.
Snap to Bernston this time. Tries to power. He's going to get down to the 5-yard line. He's going to grab 2nd goal from the 5. Just run straight ahead behind whatever blockers, and then just run over red jerseys as much as you can. That's Bernston's.
Yeah, he kind of gets hit and then starts spinning.
He listed at 220, but he almost looks bigger than that.
He looks bigger than 220, doesn't he? Set to the right. This time Coons has the ball, looking for a hole. He's in the zone. Touchdown for Coons. Going to tie this ball game up momentarily. We'll see what Conway Springs does for the extra point.
Guys, our first quarter sponsors as we hit the 6:45 mark are Spur Ridge Veterinary Hospital, Prairie Land Partners, Marion National Bank. I want to thank all of those sponsors for carrying the first quarter.
Well, they brought the tee out. Looks like Winter's going to be the holder. Bernston's going to be the... No, now they're lined up. They did a quick throw to Coons behind that line over on the left side, and they're in for the 2 points.
Can we replay that, Gene? That was a lateral over there, wasn't it?
Yes. Yeah.
Whoever, either one of you.
Yeah, it was a backwards pass. I was standing right there.
Doesn't really matter. I just thought it was.
The center just raises up and instead of snapping it backward, throws it to that, in this case, Coons behind the line over there. 6:45 to go in this first quarter of play. Brings your score Conway 8, Marion 6.
73 for the Warriors, Batani. I don't know if he's obviously not on the kickoff return team, but the way they were talking to him, I thought maybe he was injured, but apparently not.
Well, that yard marker's injured because he just tromped the crap out of it. All right, Bernston set to kick off. Once again, we've got Freeze and landing deep. Looper and Smith in the next row up. Smith was the recipient of the last kickoff. This one's a little deeper and straight away. Landon's going to field it about the 11-yard line. Looking for a hole, looking for a gap. He takes the sideline. He's going to go out about the 41-yard line. Good return by Lanning. About a 31-yard return there.
Warriors will take over with the ball at about the 36-yard line.
Again, good field position. Not as good as the first time, but nothing wrong with this.
First and 10, 36. Two-back set this time behind Lanning in the pistol. Snap back. Lanning's going to keep it. He's going to keep it himself. He's going to get about 3.
Yeah, he got tripped up there. Looked like by number 7 as he was coming through the line. He's going to gain 3 yards on the play.
Good choice there by Lanning to keep on that one because he faked the handoff. That guy got hit right away, and they actually had Schaefer's covered on the outside. So Sam Looper comes off, so we're going to go to a 3 wide receiver set, all down here to the left. Wayner, Smith, and Freeze. Single back is Schaefer. Smith in motion. Landon's going to keep. He's got a hole. He's got a gap. He's got the face mask. Yes, face mask. So not only does Lanning pick up almost 20 yards on the run, but he's going to get another 15. That's out from the
face mask.
From the face mask.
Now, you guys hear my call on the spot as a horse call. Oh, they did call the face mask.
Yeah, it was face
okay.
mask. Oh, from up here, it was a face mask.
I can see it better than the officials. It was a horse call.
I'm not sure the replay will confirm Casey's.
So that's going to give the Warriors first and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Casey's call is will stand but not confirm.
That's right.
15 yards either way.
Two-back set. Looper. Schaefer's behind Lanning. Pitch to Schaefer's.
Trying to get around the corner, not able to.
Going to lose a couple on the – going to lose 2.
Conway Springs gets quick to the edge. Warriors are going to have to get there first.
Looper coming off. He's ready to go to the 3 wide receiver look.
Guys, the crowds, both on the road and here at home, have just been amazing this year.
There was a lot of people traveled to Smith Center last week with us. Single back set, Schaefer's. 3 wideouts to the left. Smith in motion.
Yeah.
Schaefer's took off just a little early. It's going to bring up 2nd and 17 now.
Now, that was number 50. That wasn't Schaefer's.
Oh, well, Schaefer's left early also.
Oh, did he? Okay, yeah. I was watching number 50 on the line.
Okay.
He stood up.
There's a couple of them then. Schaefer's was already a step into the motion before the ball was snapped. Going to run the same play. Lanning looking to pass. He's going to scramble. Now he passes out to Smith. Smith's going to pick up a couple yards. He's going to go out of bounds about the 21. So he's going to pick up about the 5 that we lost on the penalty. Going to bring up 3rd and 13.
2 passes.
2.
Yes.
2.
First quarter. 3rd and 13. It's obviously four down territory for the Warriors as well, but you need to get about 7 here to make it.
Absolutely.
Lanning looking to pass again. Oh, knocked away. Good defense there by the linebacker, Lane Whitney, knocking it away. Freeze was the intended receiver.
That was a really good defensive.
That was
Yeah,
very
it was.
good.
4th and 13 now from the 22-yard line.
That was so close. Yeah, Freese almost got a chance on the tip.
Freese, another Warrior that had a great game last week.
Very great game.
Lanning back to pass again. Pass back this time to
Great.
Schaefer's.
Oh!
Wow. I'll tell you what. That play was set up beautifully. And the one thing that couldn't happen is that number 24, Cade Howe, blew up 2 blockers to get through and bring down Schaefer's. Otherwise, that play was going to go a long way.
That was there.
We make that block, that's 6 points.
Yep, exactly.
Who is the defender again? That made that
24, Cade Howell.
Okay. Yeah.
Cardinals take over. 1st and 10 at the 22. Coons is going to keep the ball, but he's going to get brought down right away. About a yard gain.
Didn't really have anywhere to go. Warriors stayed home and stayed on the ball.
Win with that tackle.
Second and a long 9.
Ball spotted at the 24-yard line. This time, Coons gets the ball again on that left side. Oh, taken down hard. Brian Wynn again on the tackle. Boy, Wynn stepping up big here. It's going to bring up 3rd and 8. Ball spotted right at the 25.
We'll see Brian Wynn come in here right through the gap. He nails Coons.
I guess we had somebody low. Lane Smith was low, too, on him to kind of to turn him back up and right into Brian.
Big 3rd and 8, guys.
Big 3rd and 8.
Trying to get the Warriors jump. Coons has the ball. He's headed outside to the left. And he's going to get taken down right at the 30. He's short. It's going to bring up a 4th down and 3. 4th and 3. Good pursuit by the Warriors. Lanning was in on that tackle, and I didn't catch who else. There was a couple of them right there.
Normally at this end of the field, you'd say it's a for certain punt, but I'm not so sure about that.
I just don't know with these guys. I wouldn't bet on it.
I'd watch for the quick kick.
They're not lining up like they're going to punt, but
told you.
Nice punt by Bernston. Nobody back. He's going to take a Warrior bounce. That's good. Warriors going to take over at the 27-yard line.
That was one of those line drives that easily could have hit and skipped another 20 yards downfield. That's
exactly.
Good for the Warriors.
Well, we got a quick break in the action here. Another senior we want to recognize tonight is Braden Blackman. Braden is number 56. Braden's been a kid that has worked his tail off to get better and better every year. He's the center. You know, the whole play starts with Braden and what he gets off from right there. So you can't say too much about how well he's done a job this year getting the ball back to Jack to start things rolling. Jack's going to keep. He's got a little bit of a hole. He almost spins out of it. He's going to pick up about 8, almost 9.
The other day, I said to a couple of the guys I was talking to him, I said, you know what my favorite thing about Braden Blackman playing basketball is? And they said, what? I said, you never know who he's going to tackle.
Yeah.
At 175 pounds against some of the monsters we played this year, that's not very big. And I don't recall we've had a lot of problem at the center position.
No,
he's had a good year.
No, and he's had a lot of big nose guards lined up over him, especially in league play. Snap back to Jack. Jack's going to keep. He's got the right edge. Makes a cut up. He does get the first down. Yeah, he is driven back.
That edge got sealed fast.
But he picks up the first down by a yard.
Yeah, as soon as Darren said he's got the right edge, kind of like this, let's check that.
First down for the Warriors at the 38-yard line. Just got to keep moving the ball this time. Don't get stalled out by a penalty and have to go to the air. Landon takes a snap. This time hands off to Schaefer. Schaefer's still on his feet, spinning. He's going to pick up 5. Schaefer gets up to the 43-yard line. Ball we spotted 43, second down.
That's the way you need that's what you need on first down. Schaefer's did a nice job of setting us up there.
Minute 12 to go in this first quarter of play. I want to thank everybody that's watching right now, and please subscribe and like us.
Please hit subscribe. Please. Please.
Jack's going to keep. He's going to get wrapped up for no gain this time.
Yeah, Jack found a hole and it closed quick. He bounced outside, thought maybe there's something open up there, and that closed just as fast.
So it's going to bring up 3rd and 5, 43-yard line.
35 seconds remaining in the quarter.
See if the Warriors opt to get one off here. I don't know if they're going to have plenty of time to.
We'll have our quarterly report with Austin Murphy right after this.
Oh.
That was ugly.
That was about 7 different kinds of ugly.
So unfortunately, that's going to bring up 3rd and 10 now from the 38.
Those are the kind of things that we just cannot keep doing tonight. We got to stop making those kinds of mistakes.
Yeah, if we don't pick up a first down here, that'll be 2 drives that stalled out because of penalty situations. Snap back to Jack. He's looking to pass. He's going long to Freeze. Over the head, out of bounds.
Real quick before we go down to Austin, good thing about that ran out the quarter will be kicking with the wind at our back, kind of, sort of. At least it won't be in our face.
What you got for us, Austin?
Well, this is going to be a prize fight. Things are not going to come easy here. One of the things, and I don't know if it was mentioned earlier in the pregame, but Conway Springs does not put the ball on the ground often. We can't rely on turnovers like we had against Smith Center. So it's going to come down to who can get stops tonight. And right now we traded back and forth. So Warriors down 2. This thing's far from over. It's going to be a battle.
The only thing I have to add to that is that the wind is straight out of the east. So it doesn't matter which way we're going.
No
It's going to be a crosswind.
Casey, I keep looking at that flag. Right now, it looks like for all the world like it was coming out of the southeast. It's just all over the place.
You know what? I'm going to go down and check it out.
All right, while Casey's doing that, I'm going to read another one of these CASA announcements. Debating or marching before hundreds of people, Kansas high school students have been debating and performing spectacular marching halftimes since school started. You are invited to support the fall activity programs of your school. Attend a game, volunteer to judge a debate, enjoy a music program. A public service message from the Kansas State High School Activities Association and mctv20live.
While that was going on, the crowd just stood and had a round of applause for the veterans here on Veterans Day.
That's great.
Well, almost Veterans Day.
We got one right next to us in the booth.
4th and 10, Jack back to punt. High kick, but short. And going to take over at the 42-yard line.
Hey guys, the quarterly report was sponsored by St. Luke Hospital, and our second quarter sponsors are Triple R Hauling, Shelter Insurance, Christensen Real Estate, and the Marion Kiwanis. We want to thank Spur Ridge Vet Hospital, Prairieland Partners, and Marion National Bank for sponsoring the first quarter.
Thank you to all of our sponsors. If you have a chance to go in and tell them thank you personally, please do so. Keeps the lights on here at MCTV20.
Okay, the official wind report is it's out of the east-southeast.
All right, snap back to Bernston. This time, 10 looking to pass. He's not going to get taken by Cole Smith. He's going to drop him for a huge loss.
They're gonna have a hold, and we should decline that.
Deep in the backfield was Jesse Snyder on the coverage. Never let his guy get away from him there, and so Logan Ostner could not get the pass off. Illegal shift.
Why can't we decline that?
That's before the snap.
Why didn't they blow it dead then?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's the question. Why didn't they blow it dead?
That's unfortunate.
Well, okay. For a minute, I thought they'd given him a 4-yard penalty, but I think they did step it off 5 there.
So it's going to bring up 1st and 15 at the 37.
There we go.
There we go.
Okay.
So, after the correction, it's going to bring up second down because of the sack at the 35. So it's 2nd and 17
Okay.
from the 35. Snap back to Coons. He's trying to run wide. Jack's going to take him down for a loss.
Great job, Jack Lanning.
Yeah, Jack
Number
did a great,
5 takes down number 5.
right. Jack did a great job of getting to the quarterback and stopping that run.
The whole Warrior defense did a great job
Yes,
that
they
time
did.
because we were swarmed to that side. If Jack hadn't got him, there was another one coming in behind. So that was a great defensive stand there by the Warriors. Going to bring up 3rd and 18 now. Ball at the 34-yard line of the Cardinals.
Need a stand here.
Yep.
Big time.
Snap back. Bernstein looking to pass. The only one in the pattern was Freeze. Unfortunately, Bernstein did not see Isaac Winter going down the middle of the field wide open. Wide open, and he missed him. Freeze was the only one that had a shot at that pass.
Gonna bring up 4th down
And 18.
and 18 for the Cardinals. This time we're expecting the quick kick.
Yeah, I think they'll do what they did last time. I think they'll line up like they're going and they'll drop the guy back.
Good defensive stand by the Warriors right there.
Once again, the Cardinals had their problems with penalties that backed them up too, but the sack was huge. Snap back, Bernstein to kick away. Low line drive. Lanning picks up at about the 24-yard line. Trying to get to the sideline, not gonna make it.
Jack was trying to get around the corner on the left side.
And that was Isaac Winter that tracked him down out there. So
We got a flag.
Where's that at?
right in about the 36-yard line,
Okay.
which means it's going to be on the Warriors. Probably some kind of either block in the back or hold.
Oh, I see.
Well, I couldn't tell. I'm standing over here. Oh, no, I don't.
Legal block in the back.
Woo.
10 yards.
Wow. So this will be the first time the Warriors have started deep in their own territory.
1st and 10 from the 11-yard line. Well, 12-yard line. Well, it's hard to tell with the angle. I'm pretty sure it's well, that looks like 11. Snap back to Lanning. He's going to pitch it to Schaefer. Schaefer doesn't have anything. He's down at the 10.
Quick tackle on Schaefer's there, unable to cut upfield, and going to be a no gain there, maybe even a loss of 2.
Pretty good sportsmanship out there. 2 Cardinals just helped Trevor get up.
Yeah,
I wasn't real impressed with Bernstein's hit at the end of it, though.
It's a little late.
Little late. Schaefer's was already on the ground, and he could have avoided that hit, and he went ahead and made it. Lanning handing off to Schaefer's up the middle. He's going to pick up the 2 that he lost on the last play, and that's about it. He's going to bring up 3rd and 10. Uh-oh, Schaefer's slow to get up.
I think they finally learned to hit him low.
Third and 10 from the 12.
It's a cold night. Some of those hits sting a little bit more than they do.
Yeah, especially when you're not picking up yards.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, you get a 10-yard gain, you can get hit real hard and you don't even feel it. Watch it.
Warriors just need to break something open here.
Snap back to Lanning. Lanning's going to look to keep, but boy, he's got it stacked up. There is nothing there. He didn't gain any, but he didn't lose any. Going to bring up 4th and 10 from the 12. Cardinals defense has figured out the Warrior offense here.
Under 9 minutes to go in this second quarter, the Warriors are going to need to get away a big punt. A short field here could result in a second score for the Cardinals.
Lanning back to punt. Snap back. Lanning has lots of time, gets a kick away. Gets a little bit of a Warrior bounce right at the end. He does make it across midfield to the 49-yard line.
That's good. That's what they needed.
So it didn't flip the field, but it got him out of a hole.
That's right.
Right.
Next senior we're going to talk about tonight is Cole Smith. You heard a little bit about him, Big J. Smith's grandson. Cole has been a huge force on the football team the last couple of years, and he is a lot of fun to watch play the line. He hits hard, and he is a tough player.
You know, what's fun to talk about these seniors is we really started seeing them playing when they were all sophomores.
That's right.
So we've seen them play here for a couple of years. Kuntz on the keeper after the fake. Brought down by Batani for a loss.
Yeah, Batani able to stick a hand out there and get his ankle and trip him up, and that was all it took.
Big Jackson took care of business on that one. Warrior defensive line doing a good job getting in the backfield. Ends are doing a pretty good job keeping them contained.
Last possession by the Cardinals, the Warriors held them quite well. Do it again here, and maybe we'll get a chance to start flipping that field, Darren.
Burston with the run.
Ooh.
He's going to pick up a lot of yards. He's going to pick up about 8.
Yeah, picks up about 8 yards. He's just a hard runner right up the middle. He's strong and powerful. He just lowered those shoulders, and they picked up 8 yards.
He had a gap right at the line of scrimmage. Once he got through that gap, we had gone to a 6-down lineman look on that one. So with 6 down, once you get past that point of attack, there's not a lot of pursuit. Kuntz with the ball this time. He's going to get the first down.
Yeah, he picks up about 4 yards on the carry. It's going to be first down for the Cardinals at the 39-yard line.
Conway Springs sticking with exactly what they do. That last series, they got away from it a little bit, and it cost them. So I think they said, we're going to go back and
do what we do.
Do what we do. Snap back to Coons. Handoff this time to Winter going the other way. Winter trying to get to the corner. Snyder's getting to get him out of bounds, not till after he gets the first down.
He is speedy.
Snyder did a nice job there, because if he doesn't make that tackle, that kid could still be running.
Yep. Does get him down to the 24-yard line. Kuntz on with the ball on the run, finds a little bit of a hole, picks up about 5.
Yeah, the Cardinals on this particular carry mostly are quick hits up holes near the center where they're starting, able to pick up 5 yards there.
Yeah, this is just an observation on my part, but this series, well, a little bit on the last series, but this series we've gone to more of almost that 6-down lineman look, and it's kind of cost us. So you can see right now the Warriors have gone back to just 5 down. Bernston with the ball, brought down on the outside, and making the tackle is Looper. Short gain on the play, going to bring up 3rd and 1 at the 15.
We have had a season, and especially lately, of exciting games, big plays, passing, big long runs. This is like watching the Albany Meat Packers versus the Duluth Mud Pies or something.
Kuntz with the ball. He's going to get the first down. Still fighting for some yards. He's going to pick up about 4.
He's going to make it down to the 10-yard line, maybe the 9. What's the 10?
They're going to call it 1st and goal at the 10.
Well, I know that Austin said they don't turn the ball over much, but this would be a great time to see one.
Kuntz and Bernston in the backfield. Snap to Kuntz. Hand off to Winter going the other way. Winter's going to get tripped up after a gain of a couple.
Yeah, he gets about 2 there on the carry. Warriors wrap him up. Can bring up 2nd and 8. 2nd and goal from the 8.
Mercer in for Cole Smith, I think, because Cole lost his helmet. Saw it came off there at the end of the play. Bernston going to take the snap this time. He's going to keep it. And Patani grabs him and suplexes him backwards. He does pick up a couple yards. It's going to be right at the 5. It's going to be 3rd and goal from the 5. Smith back in. Mercer comes off. Great tackle by Patani.
It would be a heck of a defensive stand. This team is capable of it.
They very much so. What might get him in trouble a little bit here is something going wide or that little thing to Winter with that speed on the edge. Snap back. Coons has the ball, looking for the hole. He found a hole. He's in the zone.
He's got it.
Five yards on the run.
Is that a shoe or a tee that just flew out there?
That's a tee.
Yeah.
They brought the tee out. So they line up in this formation, and you get the call from the coach on the sideline right now as to what they want to do for the play. This time looks like they're going to kick. They're moving to kick. Bernston set to kick. Winter in the hold. Snap back, down, kicks up. Good.
All right, it's going to make it 15-6, Conway Springs.
3:42. The Warriors are going. Don't have to. I mean, we're this is far from a desperate situation, but would be really to the Warriors' advantage to get some points before halftime.
Yeah, because Conway Springs is going to get the ball to start the second half.
That's true.
So
that is true.
right now, you're down by 2 scores, no matter how you look at it. So you don't want to fall down any further. Our other senior we're going to bring up this quarter is Gavin Revere. Big Gavin Revere.
Gavin Revere. It's huge.
Gavin earlier in the season had a lot more playing time minutes, but I'll tell you what, he's listening to the program at 150 pounds, and I think we said this earlier in the season. I think at 150 pounds with his full uniform on and standing in the shower. So Gavin just his body just couldn't handle the pounding of playing the nose guard position, play in, play out for the entire season at that weight. So, but he has definitely been a team motivator. He's always behind the team. He still gets some plays in there.
Yep.
Yeah.
He does still see the field, just not as a. When you got Batani at, God, what's Batani weigh in at? He weighs in at 270, and Gavin's 150. So, you know, there's a lot of weight you give up at that nose guard position when Gavin's in there. He's a speed person. Kick is going to be fielded by Freeze at about the 25-yard line.
Give him a block.
He's got a hole. Nope. He had a hole for a second. Arm tackle there. Going to be brought down to 41.
That was Coots that wrapped him up.
One more time, our second quarter sponsors are Triple R Hauling, Shelter Insurance, Christensen Real Estate, the Marion Kiwanis.
Sorry, that was actually, he caught that at the 15. I apologize. So he actually had a 25-yard return. 26.
We were going to talk to you about that.
Yeah, I appreciate that. But single back, Schaefer's behind Lanning. Snap back. Going to call false start on the Warriors.
Our Warrior sponsors are Gambino's Pizza, Marion Auto Supply, Security First Title Company, Katie Insurance, and Tampa State Bank.
Okay, so it's going to bring up 1st and 15.
Looper comes in.
Smith comes off, change of play here. Freeze to the far side. Wayner's down here to the near side. Lanning takes a snap, looks to pass. Quick pass to Wayner. Oh, it's picked off. 31-yard line. Wayner had it go through his hands, tried to catch it himself again, and tipped it right to Grant Fisher of the Conway Springs.
I thought Wayner was going to come up with this on that second attempt.
I did too. Cardinals take over with excellent field position here from the Warrior 31. Warrior defense needs to have a big stand here.
I like that play call.
I do too.
Snapback, Coons has the ball headed right. It's tripped up in there by Cole Smith. Now he's going to gain 2.
Yeah, Cole did a good job of reaching out and spinning them around, and Coos just didn't have anywhere to go after that.
2nd and 8 from the 29.
3 minutes remaining in the half.
Yeah, a little bit ago, Warriors just wanted to drive down and score before halftime. Now you're just doing everything you can not to let them score.
Right.
Coons going to take this snap, fake hand it off to Winner. He did hand off to Winner, but Winner stumbles, goes down in the backfield for a loss of a couple. Going to bring up 3rd and 10. Good coverage there by the Warriors.
Conway Springs has 2 timeouts left to go in this half.
Warriors haven't used any. Edward Jones, once again, not getting their money's worth out of the timeouts tonight. Chris, don't shoot us. Shoot the coaches, okay?
He'll use them in the second half.
Bernson actually goes off the field for this play.
It's going to make it hard to know where the ball's going to go.
Yeah, exactly. Coots in the backfield. Handoff.
And the pass
being tracked down. Picked off by Schaefer's. Schaefer's goes down.
The flag is a 30-yard line.
Schaefer's gets the pick. Returns it to the 35.
I think we're going to have a block in the back.
Well, I would love to have great field position, but the bottom line is it stops their opportunity to score.
Oh, that's a 15-yarder.
Wow. Yeah, but must have happened at about the 15.
30. It happened at the 30.
Yeah.
You know the officials are cold because he started stepping off the penalty before the head official could tell us what it was.
So 1st and 10. That's the good news. 1st and 10 for the Warriors at the 15-yard line. 1:59 left to go. Second quarter. Lanning looking to pass this time. Now he's going to scramble. Ooh. Wow.
Going to get about 2, maybe 3 yards on that.
It looked a lot worse the first time. I think their feet got tangled up on
it was.
the sideline.
I think it was a tangled up.
I don't think it was a late.
No. It was part of the.
I just stepped it off. He tackled him 5 yards out of bounds.
Well, he tackled him inbounds, but they both spun and rolled, and then Jack's feet got tangled up. So it wasn't an intentional hit. Unfortunately, I'd love the 15 yards back. Lanning looking to pass.
Still looking.
He's just going to throw it away.
Cardinal defense playing really good pass defense for a team that runs a lot.
Yeah, only had 2 guys down deep in the pattern, though. Jack didn't have a lot of options. There was 4 white jerseys back here covering our 2 red. And Jack didn't have a lot of places to go with that ball.
Gonna bring up 3rd and 7, 1:41 remaining in the first half. Warriors would love to pick up a first down here.
Schaefer's lone set back behind Lanning. Snap back, Lanning looking to pass again. He gets away from 2 guys. He's got some open field. Goes out of bounds at about the 49-yard line. Once again, great downfield blocking by Freeze, and Wayner gets him an extra 20 yards after Jack gets away from the broken tackle.
Here's the replay. You're just going to see how strong Jack Lanning here is as he escapes a couple tackles. Yeah, we're going to go back to live football here.
That was a play.
Yeah, that wasn't the last play.
Snap back to Lanny. Lanny looking to pass again. He's going deep this time to Freeze.
Oh, we're going to get a PI.
Who's going to get called on? On who?
Yep.
Okay. Wow. We'll take it.
Remember, folks, that's only a 15-yard penalty. It's
Right.
not like it is in the pros.
But still puts us down to the 35-yard line.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Conway Springs is pleading their case, but it's falling on cold ears.
So it's going to be a first down at the 36-yard line. Minute 22 to go in this first half.
I think we ought to get it at the 1.
Casey's a passionate man.
He is.
Schaefer's behind Lanning. Schaefer's has the ball up the middle. He gets about 5. Timeout. Edward Jones investment. Timeout by the Warriors. Stop the clock with 1:13 to go. Actually only picked up about 4. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 6. That's 32.
Yeah, 2 timeouts to go. That's plenty of time. I mean, obviously you're not going to be able to do it at 4 yards in a cloud of dust. We have to break a play or hit a pass, but it's doable.
Well, compared to where we were,
looks a lot better.
It looks a lot better. The fact we still have an opportunity to score here before halftime compared to a little bit ago when we thought they might go up by another score.
Exactly.
I want to thank everybody for tuning in and watching tonight, wherever you're watching from. Thanks for joining in with us. Last count we had, we were up over 430 viewers. 480 views. Thank you, everybody out there.
Several comments that are saying basically if the announcers would shut up, more people would join.
Hey, all you got to do is turn your volume down if you want that.
Don't tell them that.
I told you I went back and watched that Conway Springs Sterling game, and there were no announcers. It was such a boring game. No one telling us jokes. No one to listen to. Just
other people have said that. So they had a great picture.
That's right.
Last week they wouldn't even have that up at Smith Center. 2nd and 6. Lanny takes a snap. He's looking to pass. He's going for Freeze again deep.
Oh.
Went off 52's helmet, I think.
Yep, it did. It went off Lane Whitney's helmet.
I thought for a second that Smith might be able to pick that up on the rebound.
That is a tough matchup for Freeze down there.
Although he did a great job of trying to go up and just pluck it off the helmet.
3rd down. And a long 5.
That was pretty darn good pass coverage down here, guys.
Yeah, it was. Snap back, pitch out there to Smith. Not going to get the first, but is going to bring up 4th and short.
Timeout for the Warriors.
It's a Edward Jones investment.
Ooh, you almost said it.
I almost did.
Yeah. Marion takes their 2nd timeout here. Going to bring up 4th and 3. Ball spotted at the 29-yard line.
We said that other thing for a long time. It's not easy.
I know it is. We've been doing pretty good this season because the image of Chris getting mad at us.
I caught myself.
You started. You got the first syllable out.
Well, 4th down and 3.
It's doable.
It's doable. It's a minute to go on the clock. The Warriors have 1 timeout left.
Earlier especially in the first quarter, I'd say, Schaefer's about the B gap. They've been closing that thing on him pretty good.
Yes,
so I'm not exactly sure what Coach Kraft has in mind for this play call, but I'm glad it's him making it and not me.
Shavers is one of those backs that you can't give up on, though, because you can run him 5 times and get him stopped for a couple of yards, and then the 6th time he may break for 30.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely going to put the heart behind it to get the yardage. Just how many white jerseys are going to be standing in his way. Cardinals with just a 3-down front, 3-down lineman look. Now they had a 4th and 5th, but out at the ends. 3 backs now back there with Lanning. Snap back, little misdirection play. Lanning's going to keep. He's not going to make it.
Tripped up from behind.
Turnover on downs by the Warriors with 55 seconds to go in this first half.
Looper and somebody else were there in the convoy with Lanning, but there were just too many defensive players. They read that.
They were ready.
All right, now you just have to make sure that keep everybody in front of you. You don't want to give up a late score here.
Right.
Looper and Smith trading sides.
They're joined in Conway Springs?
Sides of the field.
Oh.
Yeah. Bernstein with the ball.
Oh.
Well, that was Lanning taking out a little bit of his frustration from that last play. It was Batani that had him wrapped up, and Lanning came in and
Let me help you down.
yeah, exactly. Going to pick up 3, maybe 4 on the play. I'm going to call it 3. 2nd and 7.
Conway Springs will get the ball in the second half to start.
Snap back to Coons this time, looking right, running right, finding some room on the outside. He's going to pick up the first down and go out of bounds at about the 43.
19 seconds to go. They've got a long way to go. Would they put one in the air at this point?
I would be surprised.
Yeah, I would be surprised. Knowing that they get the ball to start the second half, I can't imagine they take that chance after their last pass play was picked off.
That's why I want them to throw it.
Yeah, exactly. Coons and Burson. Coons has the ball, hands off to Winter, coming this other way. Wynn takes him down. That's about a 3-yard gain. That's going to run the clock out.
Good strong tackle by Wynn to wrap him up.
Nope, I take that back. Timeout Conway Springs. They're going to get one more playoff.
That's an Edward Jones investment timeout.
A little bit of a reverse on that last play by Conway.
Yeah, that time the Warriors read it well, though. They didn't let Winter get really rolling. Made him turn it back up before he got his speed going.
Jeremiah, did I hear right that you were going to go get hot chocolate at halftime?
Oh, my goodness. I can watch the game on YouTube in my car and wear the headset.
Jeremiah is very stubborn. He said he's not putting his coat on till halftime because that makes him a man.
That's right.
That's what I'm putting the gloves on is halftime.
Mike put his gloves on this afternoon.
After halftime, I start taking stuff off.
Yeah,
we remember you got arrested at Smith Center.
Thanks. Put that out with all the rest of the lies about me.
This afternoon was beautiful. It
was beautiful.
About 3 or 4 o'clock. Yeah. It felt like a early fall day. Boy, tonight it's pre-winter. So 2nd and 7. Coons with the ball, looking to go to the right. Need to get him down. They do.
That'll end the half.
Jack takes him down. The end of half.
Remember, we got the St. Luke Hospital quarterly report coming up. Austin is putting on his headset. I'm going to keep talking until he gets it on his head and gets his mic pulled down. And there's Austin.
Hey, okay. Well, Conway got a score there. We're still in a big fight here, gentlemen. I mean, I'm going to tell you this. We cannot shoot ourselves in the foot. These mistakes it's going to be hard enough to move the ball offensively against Conway, much less adding our own extra yardage that we have to make up again. Defensively, we're hanging in there, but I don't know, holding Conway to 15 points here in that first half, I would say that's a pretty big accomplishment for us. We're in a position we're not used to being in. we're the team down, we're the team searching for answers. How do we respond? That's going to figure out whether or not we can be a championship team or if we're going to end our run here. So Warriors are going to get in the locker room, figure some things out, and we're going to come out here and have to get a big defensive stand right off the bat.
Thank you, Austin, for that St. Luke Hospital quarterly report. Anything else before we go to halftime, guys?
Just wanted to mention that during halftime, Gene has put together a little montage, not montage, but some songs, kind of a salute to the United States military. Huh?
Like a playlist.
Well, that's not a very artful word either, but he's got a selection of songs to honor the United States military.
That's right.
I do want to say thank you to any and all other veterans that are out there tonight listening. It's been a pleasure to serve these United States and to be a part of the military. And I say God bless everybody else that has done it too. So we're going to turn it over to halftime. We're going to be back in about 14 minutes.
Casey, turn your mic off.
This land is your land, this land is my land.
If tomorrow all the things were gone I'd worked for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife, I thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the ones who died, who gave that right to me. And I'd gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, and from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston, from New York to LA. Well, there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say, I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the ones who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the ones who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand.
Welcome back, Warrior fans. Getting ready to start the second half action here at Warrior Stadium. Currently, your Warriors are down 6-15 to Conway Springs.
15-6.
If anybody wants to know how long
We're down.
If anybody wants to know how long a minute of college basketball lasts at the end of a basketball game, it is more than halftime of a high school football game.
Jeremiah's got it on his phone, the Arizona-Duke game. We were watching it at halftime. It was about a minute to go when halftime started. It's not over yet.
It is still going.
What is the score? Those numbers are small.
It was
We were up by 3 just a little bit ago.
76-73. Arizona's up. Bear
So,
down.
We're going to start this second half of play with Conway Springs getting the ball.
We need Casey to go down and stand under the flagpole and tell us what direction the wind's coming out of.
I can tell you up here, it is from the east or southeast. It doesn't matter. It's in that general direction, and it's coming right in this press box.
We've got all the parking here full. We've got parking over quite a few
Yeah, the
cars
baseball-
in the baseball field. I
You know, we
like it.
mentioned this earlier, the new lights. We got them about mid-season. You can tell on your screen, that is a true, accurate picture. It is bright on this field. There is not a dark spot. And they also turned the baseball field lights on. So we got a good view from or good lights from the north side too.
We talked last week about the lights there at Smith Center. They were just
Oh,
very
man.
odd. They were blinding but dim at the same time.
Yeah.
Mercer set to kick. High kick, short kick. Mercer.
Yeah.
Oh, dang it. Boy, the Warriors had a shot at that. Wow, that was Howell. Just had a couple big plays in this game, diving back on that ball. Mercer did what he wanted to do. He made it so short that Burnson had to come up and try to catch it, but couldn't. Unfortunately, the Warriors don't get the coverage. Last week, we got that one back from Smith Center.
Yes, we did.
So the Cardinals are going to take over 1st and 10 at the 36. Their own 36. Same setback we got. Coons has the ball, looking to run outside. This time, cuts back up the middle and almost got away from everyone. He's going to pick up 9. He's going to pick up 10. They're going to give him the first down.
He just squeezed his way through there, kept his legs moving, and just was finally brought down at about 10 yards.
He was running pretty straight up and down, and as he spun around, I thought I saw a Warrior tugging on the ball. I thought we were going to see maybe a replay of what happened in the Chiefs-Miami game last week. Would have been nice.
We are definitely seeing why Mr. Coons has over 2,000 yards rushing on this season. Snap back this time, a little bit of miscommunication. McCoon's going to still pick up 7.
Yeah, Coons to the left side of the line, able to pick up 7 yards there.
Yeah, maybe 6. That's going to be 6. You know, spot him with 2nd and 6. Crosses into Warrior territory at the 48.
By the way, our third quarter sponsors are MHS Pack and Carlson's Grocery. And we want to thank Central National Bank and Lanning Pharmacy for sponsoring the pregame and the broadcast area.
Coons with the ball again. It's going to be short. He picks up 3, but he's going to bring up 3rd and 1. I think Brian Wynn, was in on that tackle.
I have to echo what Austin said at halftime. I think our defense actually has played pretty darn well tonight. It's just we've shot ourselves in the foot a couple times, and they're just very good against us.
They're very fast. We had the interception turnover, and then a couple times put ourselves in bad spots with penalties. Snap back this time, Bernstein. Stopped it first.
Popped it outside. Sorry.
After the outside pop, he's going to easy pick up the first down. Landon's going to take him down. Boy, he was stopped for a lot.
Just couldn't wrap him up and bring him down. He bounced outside and found some yards.
Picks up 6. Going to bring up 1st and 10 up to 39. Cardinals moving the ball here early in this second half.
For those who were worried about it, Jeremiah did put his coat on.
I didn't yet.
Oh, you didn't? Oh, you put your vest on. You put your vest on.
Snap back, Coons has a running right, picking the hole. Brought down after about a 5-yard gain by Schaefer's. 2nd and 5.
I worry a little bit about the Marion kids. I mean, so many of them going both ways that was a rough, tough game last week.
Yep. It was very tough. Some of the hardest hitting we've seen this season.
Coons hands off to Winter. Should have been a hold called there, but it's not. Winter's going to.
He's got the first down. Or does he?
Yeah, they're going to give him the first down.
Looked like he was going to be stopped behind the line again.
Well, Trevor shot through there. I think it was Trevor.
Yeah.
And he got tackled.
Yes, he did.
That's a hold. I don't care how you do it. If you tackle somebody, it's a hold. So he got tackled in the backfield. Coons to the left, looking for his hole, finds some. Trevor hits him, but Coons still on his feet. Wayner's going to try to drag him down, not to let the Coons get a first down, clear down to the 14-yard line.
He is a strong runner.
I don't know. Do you guys, either one of you guys know? Is he being recruited somewhere?
I haven't
heard. Don't know.
I mean, obviously he's got to be being recruited somewhere. I just don't know how high a level. Yeah.
The only problem is the next level is going to have to be as a running back.
Yeah, that's right. Absolutely right.
Straight Bernstein takes a snap. Going to pick up 2.
Darren, the exception to that would be if he could get in West Point, because Army, their Army's still running the ball all the time.
Yep. Well, Navy does too.
Do they?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Navy still runs a lot.
That's basically what he is a running back.
Yep.
They just hike the ball to him.
Yep, exactly.
I don't know if you guys remember back, Garden Plain had a guy named Logan Dold who went to K-State, and they played him at quarterback just because he was the best athlete on the field.
Yep. Snap back to Coons, going right this time, trying to get the edge, but Cole Smith there, Freeze and Cole Smith. Cole Smith's going to take him down. Freeze turned him in. Gets to the 10-yard line, going to bring up 3rd and 6 from the 10.
Cole Smith might have got a little ding there. He kept holding his hands on his helmet. He's not woozy or anything, but
making sure his helmet was still there. It popped off.
Or his head.
First half, yeah. Or his head.
This time they go to a different look. Bernstein out left as a receiver. Coons takes a snap, wandering right and into the end zone. Ugh. That might have been the one rule to the exception.
Yep.
Bernstein was lined out to the left,
and they went.
We put both our outside linebackers to the left, and they went right.
Yep.
Puts the Warriors in quite a hole here. A lot of game to play, but the Warriors are obviously going to have to start being productive on every possession offensively.
This time it's a no-go. Bernstein gets the snap back at the, Jack is down.
You don't have that, do you?
Lanning is down on the field.
Person is no good. Jack Lanning's down on the play.
And he's hobbled, but he's at least moving to come off, so we'll see.
Do we need to read one more of these? I'll read one.
This might be interesting. One of our viewers texted me, and Conway Springs Braden Coons is an excellent football player. He finished third nationally in calf roping at the National High School Rodeo.
Wow.
Yeah, you can read one of these.
Well, he looks like a strong enough athlete to do rodeo.
Let's see. It's
oh, the tension. The crowd is just
hard with gloves here. Oh, I can read that one.
All right.
That's a good one.
Students involved in high school activities learn positivity, pride, and dedication from their coaches and teammates, says Lane McManus, a senior at Canton Galva High School. Leadership is not something to be taken lightly, as it has a huge impact on the future opportunities of students in both in activities and in life. Today's leaders develop the leaders of tomorrow. A message from the Kansas State High School Activities Association, the Student Advisory Team, and mctv20.
Thank you, Mike.
Good job.
Practice all week.
Bernstein set to kick off here. Lanning taking a little breather on the sideline. Trip Peterson in for him deep in the back, deep to receive, along with Jonathan Freeze. Bernstein's kick, deep, going to be fielded by Lane Smith going backwards. He's going to get turned back upfield. He's going to pick up a few yards here. Finally wrestled down at the 31. 25-yard return, and there's a flag on the field.
They're going to get a face mask on them right at the end.
Excellent. That was quite a catch by Smith over the shoulder.
I have a feeling they didn't want the young freshman to have to deal with the kickoff return against Conway Springs in the playoffs. That's just my guess. I told him to go back and take that. The Trip couldn't handle it, but
got
that one right. It wasn't a horse collar, it was a face mask.
Face mask was only the 5-yard variety. So gives the Warriors the ball at the 35-yard line to start this drive, 1st and 10. 7:03 to go in the third quarter of play. Smith has the ball this time. Smith has a hole. He's going to get caught and brought down at the flag all over the Lions. So the tackle was made at the 16. So Lane Smith in the backfield in place of Looper takes this ball right up the middle, shows his speed. Just gets caught right at the end.
Casey has wanted that all game long.
It's going to be half the distance to the goal. Going to give the Warriors 1st and goal at the 8-yard line. We need to punch this
When you only get half the distance on that, they call it a Shetland pony tackle.
That's right.
Yeah. Don't get as many yards.
That's right. Smith and Schaefer's behind Lanning. Snap back. Lanning's going to keep.
Not much there.
It's actually Lanning kept the ball there. He's the one at the pile.
Got to find a way to get this in, guys.
Second goal from the 6 now, or 7. Casey, what is that, 6 or 7?
We're on the 7.
7, okay. So we pick up a yard.
And the wind is still from the east-southeast.
Yeah, it is not any more pleasant than it was earlier.
Smith and Schaefer's landing a keep, pitch to
Turn it up.
Smith.
Dang it.
Just nothing there.
Just not there.
Gonna lose 3 yards.
3rd and goal from the 12.
10. They spotted it at 10.
From the 10, excuse me.
Just not getting our blocks, guys. They are a very quick, strong team. And they're just beating us to the spots.
They got good size, too.
Snap back, Lanning, pitch to Schaefer's.
There you go.
Yeah, they're going to call Mercer for a block in the back. I got a feeling that Conway Springs might decline this.
I would think so.
Bring up 4th and goal from the 10.
There was some potential there when Schaefer, instead of trying to just keep going parallel and trying to get around the end, which wasn't going to happen, tried to turn it back upfield. They thought for a second he was going to get that done. Got to go the air this time, don't you guys? Got to let Jack run.
With the way we haven't moved the ball, I think you're going to have to.
Well, I think you just got to let Jack run around back there and tell people to get open.
Got to find them.
Mercer and Freeze are to the near side. Smith in the slot. Wayner to the far side. Snap back. Lanning looking to pass. Oh! Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
But unfortunately, it's going to be after the turnover on downs. So all it's going to do is back them up to the 5-yard line.
That's a good point.
Unfortunately. Late hit. It was a late hit after the play. But it will be a turnover on downs.
I'm telling you
Conway
what,
Springs.
if Schaefer was able to pull that in,
man.
the 2 guys in front of him were both defensive backs. I think he could have run over them.
So Conway's going to start this drive on probably the 3.5-yard line. Or the 5. I guess the 5-yard line because it was an incomplete pass. So from the 5-yard line, score still 21-6 in favor of the Cardinals.
Be a good time for a turnover.
Yes, it would be.
Yeah.
5 minutes to go in this 3rd quarter. Snap back. Coons running left. Slips and falls. That's good. Going to get taken down by Freeze, Schaefer's, right at the 5-yard line. So no gain. This quarter, we're going to talk about another couple seniors. This time up, if you haven't figured it out by now in your program, we are going in an numerical order, high number to low number. So next one up for the seniors, I will get to after this play. 2nd and 10 from the 5. Snap back to Coons, running left this time, has a little bit of a gap. He's going to pick up about 8. 7. He's going to pick up 7. Going to bring up 3rd and 3 from the 13. So Trevor Schaefer's. Trevor is a workhorse. He's out there on the field every play of every game, taking the abuse, giving the abuse, having fun the whole time he's doing it. One of the leaders of this team, kind of how he goes, the team goes.
Flag.
Offsides.
Oh. Oh, that hurts.
That's going to give them a first down.
Shitting me.
Microphone, Casey.
Nope.
Microphone.
Sorry, guys. All this new technologies.
Unfortunately, that's going to be a first down. So back to Trevor real quick. He has played a lot of ball in his 3+ years of playing. He might even played as a freshman some.
Yeah.
One of the running backs that you've kind of seen the same mold of that Mary's had for a long time. Ball's on the ground. That didn't happen very often. This time, Coons is going to go down for a big loss. Too bad that couldn't have bounced into our arms.
But bounces are going Conway Springs' way tonight.
6-yard loss on the play. Going to bring up 2nd and 16 from the 11-yard line. But the play goes right. Coons looking to his right. Slips the first tackle. He's going to get taken down out there by Snyder. Snyder on the tackle. Gets up to the 15. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 3.
Yeah, strong tackle by Jesse Snyder there. I think 3rd and 13.
Oh, 13. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong. Woo! I just looked up and saw the target thing and thought, oh, that's 3, because that's the way they've been night. All night long they've had 3rd and short.
Wrong end, Darren. Wrong end.
I like 3rd and 13 better.
I do too.
Especially from the 15-yard line. Snap back. Looking to run wide. Jack's got a beat on him. Takes him down.
Yeah, Jack did a good job of staying with that play.
Going to be 4th and 10 for the Cardinals.
Tell you what, I wish Jack had Kuntz size.
Yeah.
Because Jack is he's as good an athlete.
Yep.
But he's not as big.
Bursting back to kick. Landing back to receive. Snap back. Kick away. Flag is down. Jack makes the first miss.
Man, they are quick.
Jeez. Powell takes him out of bounds about the 42, 41-yard line. We're going to see what the flag is. Yeah, they are very laterally quick.
Yeah.
Very laterally quick.
Number 24 that just ran Jack out of bounds is 200 pounds, 5'9". He's an SNB. It's a snot-nosed back.
Yep.
Yeah. Like me right now.
That's exactly what I am right now, too.
Okay, so it was a illegal formation that gets added on to the end of the play. So the Warriors get 5 from where Jack was forced out of bounds. Going to be Warrior 1st and 10 at the Cardinal 36. So great field position here to start this drive. Minute 32 to go.
Got to do something with it.
Got to do something with it.
Got to score right here. Snap back. Jack looks to pass. Going to throw long. Got Freeze deep. Freeze has it. Let's go! He's in the zone! Oh, they're saying no.
You got to be kidding me. It looked like he had it for like 2 or 3 seconds. Look at the replay.
Oh, my goodness.
I think we're going to get a replay here.
What a great pass by Lanning. My God, he threw that thing
that
on
was
a rope.
a great pass.
Here it is.
Maybe.
Do you see the ball?
No.
No, yeah, it came out.
Yeah, but he had 3 steps and hit the ground before we saw the ball. Did you see it out before he hit?
It
Yeah,
looks
but
like
you have to
came
carry
out.
it on through.
We're in live football, Gino.
Yeah, one more time, Gene.
Lanning's got a hole. He's going to get in his own. Hell, Lanning scores. Touchdown. Casey scores. Touchdown. That's how you answer that detention play.
I no longer care whether or not the ball came out.
Well, he had the possession, but when he was taken to the ground, he lost it. So
Great run by Jack to capitalize on I think Conway Springs wasn't quite ready, and Jack capitalized on that and found a big hole right down the middle of the field. Touchdown.
I'll tell you what, guys, that was a determination run right there.
Yes,
I
it
think
was.
He may only run a 4.7, but I think he ran 4.5 with the ball in his hand right there.
Snap back. Lanning looking to run. He's got the 2 points. Oh, touchdown. Touchdown. 2 point conversion. Casey time. Makes your score 14-21, back to a one-score game. Ball came out after he had crossed the goal line.
That lady hadn't sang in this one, boys. I think the momentum might have just shifted.
Feels like it.
Well, we hope so. We'll see what happens on this kickoff. Now would be a great time for another one of Mercer's kicks where we can recover it.
In case you just say the wind shifted.
No, I said the momentum. The wind is still out of the east, southeast.
Hey, one more time here in this third quarter, our sponsors are MHS Pack and Carlson's Grocery. And our Warrior sponsors are Gambino's Pizza, Marion Auto Supply, Security First Title Company, Katie Insurance, and Tampa State Bank.
The other senior we want to talk about during this quarter is Alec Richardson. Alec is a strong player on this team. He doesn't see a lot of playing time at the varsity level, but he contributes mightily in practice and in supporting the rest of the team. He's a neat young man to watch grow up and see how he's contributed to what these guys are doing this season.
I like the way you guys said you did this in alphabetical, numerical order from the highest to the lowest.
I screwed up when I said alphabetical. Mercer's kick. High. Fair catch called for by Bernstein this time. Yep. Hey, and they're going to get a roughing penalty after the play was over. Connor Rusko from Conway leveled Kellen Wayner. I mean, just leveled him well after the play.
Was that over on the sideline?
Yeah, it was right over on the sideline, right in front of their sideline. Yep. So that's going to march them back. Fair catch was at the 35, so they're going to start this drive on their own 20.
Warrior defense needs to stand strong here. 1:14 remaining in the third quarter, down 1 touchdown.
This is where we got to reach down, boys, and pull something out.
I was at the point where I thought we were playing for pride, but at this point, you get a stop here. You got a whole quarter to go.
That's right. Snap back here.
Another flag.
Ball start.
There we go.
Ball start on Conway. Gonna give him first and 15. Luke Watkins. Getting the crowd into it.
I think what that shows us is that some of the fans may have been despairing, but the football team's still fighting out there.
Okay, they're going to that funky set with Bernstein way out to the left. The last time they ran right with Coons. We'll see what they do this time. Yep, they run right again with Coons, and we're ready for it. He's going to pick up 2. Met by Jonathan Freeze and Brian Wynn and Trevor Shapers. Whole host there of red jerseys. Picks up 3, something like that on the play. Going to bring up second and call it 12 at the, what's that, the 17-yard line. Coons takes it. Winters has the ball going right. He's going to get tackled. He's going to pick up 5, maybe 6.
Kellen Wayner on the tackle, I think.
Going to bring
Lane
up
Smith, excuse me.
3rd and 7. 3rd and 7 from the 24. Warriors need a big stop here.
Be huge. It would be huge. Gavin or Gear. 7 seconds remaining in the quarter. I don't think we're going to get this one off.
Nope. They're going to take it into the third quarter.
Austin.
Take away the St. Louis quarterly report.
All right, now I don't want to say anything wrong here, so you tell me. I haven't watched much boxing. How many rounds are in boxing?
15.
15 rounds? Well, this is round 15, gentlemen. 12 minutes. 12 minutes. One score's the difference maker, and our defense is coming alive here at the right time. We're able to move the ball. We're in a good position right here. Conway's starting to make some mistakes. We're starting to clean up our game a little bit. Gentlemen, it's a dogfight. This is sectional football.
Yes, it is. That was our St. Louis Quarterly Report by Austin Murphy down on the sideline. So as we start this fourth quarter of play, score 14 for the Warriors, 21 for the Cardinals. Cardinals have the ball, 3rd and 7 at the 23-yard line, their own 23-yard line.
You know, something that the press box is doing right now, the field announcer rather, is recognizing our cheerleaders. And Jeremiah, I meant to ask you about this. If you have a program, maybe we could get our guys to.
I got it right here. Got it?
If one of you guys would just get the cheerleaders as he reads their names, or you can get them in any order you want.
Our cheerleaders are Ava Fox, Haley Harshman, Kayla McPhail, Gabrielle Stuplik, Katie Stoltz, Willow Spence, Sarah Graining, and Callie Soyes. Coaches are Rhiann Buchanan and Diane Jeffrey.
Snap back to Cooch running left. He's got a little bit of room, and he gets the first down.
That dive got the first down.
Dive got him the first down. So it's going to bring up 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Warriors couldn't quite get him shut down.
Did you say whoever texted you that he was a roper, team roper?
Yeah.
I thought he might be more of a bulldogger, man.
Yeah. Cooch keeps the ball, gets rid of the first guy, but Trevor Schaefer's going to take him down after a gain of 7. Going to bring up 2nd and 3. Jack shot into the backfield, but just couldn't quite get the angle on him and bring him down. So 2nd and 3, 37-yard line, 38-yard line. Snap back to Coons. Oh, no, this is Winter this time, not Coons. Winter gets the first down, still on his feet.
Got a 1-score game. They've got a long way to go, but
Got to get a stop.
they're methodical.
Got to get a stop.
Ball's going to be spotted at their own 44-yard line here for this 1st and 10 play. I could be wrong, but Coons isn't even on the field. I think he's laying over there on the sideline with a cramp.
Yeah, he is.
Bernstein has the ball, runs straight ahead.
Strip the ball. Sorry, guys. Keep forgetting to stick that mic up.
Massive collisions out there. Going to pick up.
Gene, our producer said to give Casey a message that it's very simple. Just flip it up. That's not coming from me. That's coming from Gene.
3-yard gain, 2nd and 7. 47-yard line. Now Coons back in the game. Takes the snap, running to his left, finds a hole. That's Trevor again. Trevor drops. Oh, that was Winter, wasn't it? Yep.
It'll be 3rd and really short. Well, about a yard. I didn't ask the guys, who is the radio station? Where are they from? Are they out of Wichita? Or?
Gene talked to him.
It's at Astra.
Oh, at Astra?
Yeah, Coons still on the sideline.
Bernstein takes the snap. Oh, he's got a big hole up the middle. He's got the first down, still falling forward.
Took 6 Warriors with him.
Well, I made the reference to it looking like old-time football, and that play certainly did. There's
But now Bernstein heading to the sideline. He got dinged up on that play.
Coons back in.
Yeah, Bernstein down with a cramp now. Snap the winner, running to his right, finds a little crease, going to pick up about 3, maybe 4.
This drive is glacial in nature in that it's just very slow moving. It's not particularly fun to watch, but it's really hard to stop.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard that term used in a football game. Glacial. That's right up there with cerebral. I used to hate that term. I like glacial.
Winter running to his left. Coons blocking out in front of him. He gets to the corner, taken out of bounds after getting a first down to the 17-yard line. Well, we got 2 seniors left on the roster that we need to take care of here in this quarter. First one is number 10, Jonathan Fries. I think Jonathan, every game we've watched him since his sophomore season, he has gotten better every game. Last week at Smith Center, he had the game of his life.
Yeah, to the point that I said we should have had his nose broken sooner.
Coons on the run to the right. Oh, he bounces the outside. I think he's got the. Yeah, he's going to take it in for the touchdown. That's going to make your score 27-14. Extra point pending. But Jonathan, he's been fun to watch this season, especially. His speed, we knew he was pretty fast, but there have been times this year when he just,
yeah, when he recovered that ball last week.
Yes.
Yeah.
And his touchdown run on the opening kickoff.
Yep.
Just amazing. And the heart he puts into every play out here on the field. He has been definitely a fun player to watch over these last couple of years. Snap, kick up, and good. So that's going to make score 28-14 with 7:40 to go in this ball game.
Going to read our final Acacia announcement. Haley Hines, a senior at Paola High School, says that all across the Sunflower State, high schoolers can participate in more than 20 different of the Kansas State High School Activity Association's inter-school activity programs that help promote good citizenship, improve life skills, and build character when honesty, integrity, and sportsmanship are the fundamentals upon which our interscholastic programs are built. All of our students are winners regardless of what the scoreboard says. A message from the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the Student Advisory Team and mctv20live.
Our fourth quarter sponsors are Marion Dye and Fixture, Edward Jones Investments, and Yazel Magley Funeral Home. And want to once again note that our touchdown sponsor is Case & Son Insurance, and pregame and postgame Central National Bank, Broadcast Area Atlantic Pharmacy.
Did you get the Warrior sponsors in there tonight? I don't know if we've read them.
I've done them twice.
Oh, good for you.
One each half.
Boys, we're not out of this one yet. We just get a quick score, get a good defensive hold, and
yep, be nice.
I feel Freeze, great return here coming, but unfortunately he might not get the ball. We got a new kicker. I think Bernstein, like I said, had a cramp going on, so they put in a different kicker. This new kicker is Levi Meese.
It'd be a good start if we could get a return and good field position, see what we can do.
So I'm not sure where this kick's going to go. Deeper kick. Freeze takes it at about the 20-yard line. Looking for a hole. Oh, had a crease for just a second.
Yeah.
Coons is the one that tracked him down. 20-yard return. Going to give the Warriors the ball at the 40-yard line to start this drive with 7:35 to go in this fourth quarter.
You can see the hole.
Yeah.
They closed it rapidly.
Closed real quick. Coons closed it quick.
Nevertheless, 40-yard line, good position.
Freeze to the far side, Wayner to the near side. Schaefer's and Smith behind Lanning. Lanning's going to keep, then pitches late to Smith. Smith has a little bit of a hole. He gets out. He picks up about 7.
Yeah, Smith able to get outside and pick up about 5 or 6 yards there, maybe 7, and
He found just a little crease out there on that edge. Picks up 6. Second 4. 46-yard line.
As Casey would say, we have the wind at our side.
from the southeast.
At our side and just a hair in our face.
There's hair in our face?
No, just, yeah.
Snyder to the far side. Freeze to the near side.
There it is. Oh.
High throw to Freeze.
That was what you were looking for, Mike.
That's exactly what I wanted, yes.
Lanning hasn't thrown in over a quarter. His arm wasn't very well warmed up for that one. He threw it high to Freeze. Going to bring up 3rd.
Well, it may just have proved what Casey's been saying, because maybe the wind caught it and it just threw it high.
It sailed on the wind.
It sailed, yes. On the wind, yes.
3rd and 4. Snap back. A little misdirection play. Lanning's got
block.
a little bit
Get
of
him
a
a block.
corner. He's going to get the first down.
Yeah.
He was
That
able to
extra
touch
effort,
field and
that extra effort dive right at the end got him the first down. Howell and Winter on the stop, but first down just past midfield for the Warriors. Clock running at 6:37. Bernstein comes back in the game. Lanning's going to keep. Oh, nice cut by Lanning. Going to get out of bounds. Lanning gets up to the 27-yard line where it'll be 1st and 10. Great blocking out here once again. I think that was Smith out here on the wide receiver position. Tell you what, we've said it all season long. Great blocking downfield when it's needed.
Casey was in a position to throw a block along the outside of the sideline down here.
For it. Now, I will say this, the Conway kids, they seem to be pretty good sports.
Schaefer's up the middle.
Good, pick up about 3.
I'd agree with Casey. I think this game has been well played, and you see a lot of kids helping each other up and stuff.
Hard hitting, but
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they're good athletes. I mean, there's no doubt they're a well-coached team. They come from a long tradition of great football teams. They expect to win, and they play hard, and they play clean for the most part.
2nd and 7. Lanning.
Oh, my.
Nothing. Yeah, Coons sniffed that one out from the get-go. Shot the gap and
Did not bite on that fake.
no, going to lose 4 on the play. Going to bring up 3rd and 11 from the 28-yard line.
Let's try that same pass play. Let's do it again.
Wayner, Freeze, and Smith to the near side. Snap back. Lanning looking to pass. He's being pressured a little bit. Late throwaway.
Yeah.
Looking for Wayner is a little low and for Wayner to get to.
Going to bring up 4th and 11 here. 5:01 to go in this game. Well, you hate to say the season rests on one play, but it's down to one play. If you don't get anything, if you don't get the first down here, it's going to be real tough to get the ball back and score twice.
If you don't pick it up here, it's going to take some real unusual occurrences for us to be able to win this game.
Fourth and 11, 28-yard line. 3 men to the right. Lanning looking to pass again.
It is.
It's Smith over here on the near side. Oh, not going to be enough. He's going to be a yard short.
No, he's not. No, he's not. He got it.
Oh, he got it. Whew.
Yeah. You guys
I'm sorry, because Casey, I was looking at where the official stopped on the other side of the field.
Yeah.
He stopped 2 yards short of the
That's
first
why I
down.
was going like this, guys.
I thought you were just doing a new TikTok dance.
Casey, I'm sorry I can't see you because I got a post in my way up here. So.
That's okay. The coaches don't look at me either. I had a deal going with Grant back in the day, but these coaches.
First and
Don't
10,
look at me.
16-yard line. Jack scrambling. Nice
Oh,
flip.
yes.
Smith's got it. He gets down to the 5-yard line. That's going to be another first down.
Watch Jack Lanning.
Wow.
This is Mahomes.
Mahomes.
That's not a first down. I
Yeah.
guess it is.
First
It
and
didn't look like
goal
it.
at the 5. 6. Yeah, they spot him
and
at the 6.
Smith's doing a good job of getting open
Yes.
on those last 2 passes.
Snap back. Lanning's going to keep. Ooh. Oh, man. How he's still on his feet, I don't know. All of that, and he gets nothing. He didn't lose any yardage, but he didn't gain any.
This is a hard-hitting game. Guys are slow getting up.
Going to bring up second and goal from the 6. If Jack had got out of that, and we definitely would have changed his name to Houdini.
Warriors need to dig deep and put this in the end zone here.
Snap back. Oh, ball's on the ground. Conway Springs recovers.
Warriors have all their timeouts. So guys, I'm afraid that's there's just not going to be enough time, even if we could get it back somehow.
The handoff, I don't know if we had a replay on that.
Yeah, we just
the
saw
handoff it just kind of, I don't know if Jack tried to pull it. Schaefer's didn't quite have it. Anyway, it popped up right into the arms of a Conway Springs player.
Well, that's a shame. I would have liked 28-21 and then see what happened.
Well, maybe they'll fumble it back back to
No,
us.
that'd be nice.
Get a fumble right here.
Winner, the running back, gets it up to the 14. Gain of about 3. We'll bring up 2nd and 7. Clock running.
Lanning getting up pretty slowly there.
Yep.
Heck of a season for this team. It's been a great, fun team to watch. I've enjoyed this season tremendously.
It's been quite the ride. And our final senior to talk about tonight is Jack Lanning. We've had the pleasure of watching Jack play since he was a freshman and really take the reins of this team and lead them well.
Schaefer's and Lanning bring Coons down, but not until after he picks up a first down.
I think Coons is asking for a face mask call, but at this point, son, it's just not going to happen.
So 1st and 10, clock running, 2:30 to go.
Jack's been one of the guys that's really demonstrated leadership the last couple of years, and I know we've heard from a number of underclassmen even how much they respect what he's doing out there. And, what a great young man, great athlete.
Yeah, great young man on and off the field. Snap back, penalty flag, false start. It's going to stop the clock here with 2:10 to go, 2:11. You know, one of the things that I've noticed, you know, I've only been around Marion now 13 years, but it seems like this team this year has played like more of an overall team togetherness than, at least in the 13 years I've been here. We've had some good teams. We've made the playoffs. We've gone at least, you know, into that first round, second round of the playoffs. Not this far, but these guys play together, I think, a little bit more than some of the other teams have.
A very cohesive team.
Yes.
Yeah.
Picks up 7 on the play. Going to bring up second and probably 7.
Minute 40 remaining.
I think the Edward Jones investment timeout was called by Marion.
At the end of the game, we'll go to Austin for the fourth quarter report, and then I think we'll go to Casey after that if Casey's up for it.
Yeah, I'll give you some final thoughts.
They'll be doing the presentation of the trophy for the champion at this level, regional, sectional, subsectional, tropic, whatever it's called. Jason Hett, the athletic director, just came in to get the trophy, and it's got a football that goes with it. As he picked them up and started to leave, Gene Winkler started yelling at him, "Wait, we haven't signed it. We haven't signed it." Jason was totally stunned, had no idea what Gene was talking about, and says, "Signed what?" And Gene says, "The football. We were going to autograph it."
It's what Conway Spring wants to have in their trophy case.
That's
signed,
right.
Signed by mctv20live.
That's right.
Jeremiah Lang, who the heck? Sounds like a dangerous man to me.
Very dangerous. Very dangerous.
1:53 to go in this ball game.
They Conway Springs got to the huddle and looked around and said, "There's 12 of us. One of these got to go."
Bernstein in motion. Coons takes a snap. Coons dives forward for a couple.
I think Marion's going to use all of their Edward Jones investment timeouts.
Lanning and Watkins on that tackle.
Last second. Please reset the clock to 1:48. 1:48.
Wow. So the officials are trying to help give us time on the clock. Twice now they've reset it. 3rd and 3.
Jeremiah,
Ball at the 30.
what
Yes.
I didn't do tonight that I've done for 30 years in this is make my little timeout chart.
I noticed that.
I didn't do it. And the scoreboard still says both teams have 3. This would have been a good, I started doing that when not all the scoreboards had the timeouts on them. And here I could have used it.
Marion's down to 1. Conway's down to 2.
Well, this is kind of a throwback game in terms of the offensive formations and the way it's being played. And just as well I had to, use our fingers and toes to keep track of things.
It's going to be real interesting to see if there's a team that can, at least over here on the west side, that can stack up next week against these guys. I just don't think there's a defense out there that can shut them down.
They are very strong and very fast.
Coons with the ball. Oh, he's
slowed down.
Trevor Schaefer's hit him deep in the backfield, tripped him up just a little bit, but he stayed on his feet. Brian Wynn takes him down right at the 30.
Marion takes her final Edward Jones investment timeout.
And it's 4th down.
So if you're Conway, you got 4th and 2. You're big and strong, and you've been, haven't been running at will, but you can get 2 yards generally. Do you go for it here and just figure that ends the game, or
I think you do?
Or you could kick it away and say, well, the
worst that you can do is, Warriors have shown we're not scoring real quick tonight. I think you try going for it. If you don't get it, you're giving them the ball at the 35. They still got to score, plus get an onside kick and score in. So,
right. Yeah, I agree with Darren. You go for it, and let the chips fall where they may.
So will they use trickericity, or will they just mano a mano?
They're going to give it to Bernstein and let him just run right up the gut.
Yep. I agree with that statement. Bernstein up the middle. Well, or to the right. And they're going to get him stopped. Nice defense. Cole Smith, Brian Wynn.
There's still
Luke
a glimmer
Watkins.
of hope.
I think we were all on the same page on that play call.
Jonathan Freeze was in there too.
There's still a glimmer of hope. Score quick, onside kick, score again, win the game.
You got to score quick.
Score quick, onside kick, recover it, win the game. I like that. I mean, that does make it kind of bears it down to the essentials.
That's right.
Mercer, Freeze, Smith to the near side, Wayner to the far side. Schaefer's behind Lanning. Snap, looking to pass. Pass over here to Smith.
Oh,
He's got the ball. He gets out of bounds. He gets out of bounds at the 19-yard line.
Jack put
First down.
that right in stride.
Yep, for
What a
Smith.
great pass.
Smith
Great
is
pass,
really
great catch.
Smith is really stepping up here in this
Yes, he
fourth
is.
quarter.
So 1:31 to go. Warriors down on the 14-yard line. 1st and 10. Bet we see another pass. Lanning takes a snap. Getting chased.
Oh, no. Thought that was going to get intercepted.
Yeah, that was a tough pass there, and no one really in the vicinity to get it.
Closest receiver was Mercer in that back corner. 126, 2nd down, 10. 14-yard line. I think, though, Jack kind of also knew there was nobody in that middle of that field, so it was kind of his throwaway because he was getting tackled, so he didn't have enough arm strength to get it out of bounds safely.
Warriors are out of timeouts, despite what the scoreboard says.
Snap back, Lanning looking to pass. Got Smith. Oh, he's going to be just shy, but it is a 1st down. So clock will restart once they get the ball set, but it's going to be a 1st and goal at the 2. Clock now running. Lanning takes a snap. I think
we've got an Edward Jones investment.
Yep. Edward Jones investment by Conway Springs. So 1st and goal from the 2.
I don't know that I
12.
call that timeout. If I'm Conway Springs, but whatever.
Yeah. You know, as Casey said, I mean, I think if I'm going to bet on who will win this game, it's going to be hard to put the money on the Warriors right now. But you get in here and let's say within 2 plays, you do an onside kick, and you know, you never know what might happen.
That's right.
It's high school football, boys. Anything can happen.
Well, I'll tell you this much. What we are seeing happen is the Warriors not give up. They
Absolutely.
very easily could have given up back, you know, when that last score happened to give Conway the 28 points. So they are fighting every second of this ball game.
There was a women's college basketball game the other night where the team was down. Team scored the last 22 points in the game and won it on a 3-pointer at the buzzer. So you never know what can happen.
Jiminy.
Schaefer's behind Lanning. Freeze in motion. Looking to hit Freeze, but he's not going to get in. Great
defensive play
defense
right
there
there.
by Eli Howard. Clock is running, so the Warriors have to get this back in
Need to run
play.
it.
It's 3rd down and goal. Snap back. Lanning looking.
Oh,
Incomplete.
that was a good defensive play because that might have been catchable back in the corner of that end zone.
Yep. Just stuck a hand up and knocked it out of the way.
Clock stopped with 51 seconds to go. 4th and goal at the 2. Smith. Go ahead.
Is it at the 2, Casey, or the 1.5? Where is it?
No, it's not right on the 2.
Right on the 2.
It is right on.
Maybe it would,
About something.
maybe it would be appropriate just to give it to Trevor Schaefer's and
I agree.
In fact, I was getting ready to say on the last down, let's just run the ball.
Well, okay, so they've just changed it. I thought that was the case, but I was looking at the yard marker. It is third down.
Okay.
It's third and goal from the 2, not fourth.
I'll just hand it to Trevor.
But it did say fourth, Jerry.
It did. And they changed it back. They got it corrected. Lanning looking to throw. Got it. Wow. Freeze, touchdown. Cason's on touchdown. He's in the zone.
Great pass by Jack to the outside, and Jonathan right there with the focus, able to bring it in.
That was pretty.
That was pretty. 47 seconds to go. Got to get this 2-point conversion
I go for 2 right now.
Yep. They are going to go for 2.
Even if you don't make it and you are lucky enough to score again, you can still tie it up if you go for 2 the next time.
3 backs behind Lanning. Snap back. Looking to pass. He's got no openings. Incomplete. Knocked away from Smith.
Well, you got
covered by Lane Whitney.
Still a 1-score game. I'd probably just leave the press box if we do anything other than an onside kick. So we'll see what happens.
You have to help put the windows in, Mike. You can't just leave.
I do, don't
You can't just leave.
Hey, did you guys see how fast I moved on that replay?
No.
Oh, well, they damn near got me. I was almost a victim on that play. You might want to check the replay. The quickest I've moved in a long time.
There's no work comp from mctv20live.
When you get down that far toward the end zone, Casey, our camera hits the view gets blocked by the post.
Okay, well I'll just pretend I moved that.
Okay.
You can reenact it after the game.
So Warriors to kick off here. Mercer set to kick.
There are a lot of teams we played this year that I would feel like, there's a reasonable chance we could recover an onside kick, but this team is so well coached. Well, we're going to need a bounce or something.
I was going to say, you got Bernstein, Coons. Look at these guys over here. And Mercer's going to move it over a little bit.
We need to pooch kick it right here, guys. Right here.
Got an Edward Jones investment timeout for Conway Springs.
I'm telling you what, Casey's 100% correct. If they line up to receive it like they were right there, putting it about the 32-yard line on this side, there was nobody within 15 yards of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If we can get a little pooch kick up in the air and get our guys to run down under, that's a live ball. We could even catch it and run it in for a touchdown.
Casey, no matter how excited you get, stay off the field.
Okay, so Casey or Mike, same thing. The guys down on the field in our huddle are saying the exact same thing. Trevor and Jack are both saying, hey, just put it out there about the 30-yard line behind here, and we're going to go get it.
Were you seeing them pointing or how?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So they got number 7 back here. He's probably their best hands guy.
Okay.
Oh, so they moved him up now.
Yeah. But the other side of the field is wide open.
Put it to the other side.
But Freeze is on this side.
Oh. Yeah.
I don't know about that. I don't.
Can we see that again, Gino?
He was standing with 1 foot on the white line when that hit was made. I'm sorry.
What camera are we on?
This is the.
Well, I know, but we don't have a view of anything.
Here it comes.
What we're watching for is this hit at the end.
He was on the line.
Yeah. In real time, I actually thought, Darren, that it probably was an inappropriate hit, but now you're right.
He was on the line when the hit was made.
Not that it makes much difference. If he caught it, that kind of ended the game right there.
Howell takes a knee.
Yeah, good for Jack. He knocked the crap out of that guy anyway. And he was on the line. You're right. That was a great hit.
So with this snap coming up here, this is going to now bring an end to the Warrior season.
Great season for
Great
our
run
Warriors.
for the Warriors. Going to finish 9-2, regional champs. Top, one of the top 8 teams. Got to give them that. These guys need to hold their heads up high for that.
Why don't we go down and do our St. Luke Hospital quarterly report with Austin now?
They left it all on the field, gentlemen.
They did.
They left it all on the field. They had nothing to hang their heads about on this one. Conway's a tough team. Credit where credit's due. That Coons kid can run just about anywhere he wants. So, the Warriors had a great season. We came up a little short, but all in all, thank you to the seniors. Thank you to the fans. Thank you for a wonderful season, and thank you guys. It's been a pleasure to watch.
It was a great season from the fan standpoint, too. We had great followings everywhere we went. Great conduct. We appreciate all the fans. We appreciate everybody watching all the YouTube videos. That'll do it for this season of Warrior football. Jeremiah, you got anything?
It's been a great run here this season. I enjoyed watching these guys play. I was blessed to even sit on a couch in Pennsylvania and watch these guys play a game. So pretty amazing that what they've accomplished, and it's been a fun ride. Real proud of this team. Nothing to hang their heads about. Well done, boys.
Yep, well done. Hats off to Conway Springs. They came in here. They took away the things that we were doing well coming into this game, and they managed to keep pressing the ball. So hats off to them. Good luck to them next week against their opponent, either Valley Heights or Medicine Lodge.
Let's go down to Casey.
Hey, guys, thanks for letting me hang out with you for a couple of games. It's kind of fun to get back down on the sidelines. This was a really, really fun team to watch this year. Great senior class, senior leadership. They had a great run. They made it farther than the team from Marion's made it in a long time, and brought this town together when we needed it the most. Thanks for letting me hang out.
But ladies and gentlemen, this has been the 30th Marion High School football season that we have broadcast on MCTV in one form or the other, whether it's all cable or live streaming on YouTube. It's been great. We hope to be back again next year. We hope to have a wonderful new facility on the south end of the field for next season. If we don't see you again, it's been a wonderful time. But for now, let's say good night, Mr. and Mrs. Warrior fan. Good night, Kevin. Good night, Red. Good night, Gabby Gabbard, wherever you are.